welcome to tonight's special edition of the New Normal, modern monk version. We're here in Hermosa Beach, California. I'm at Resin, our creative lab. And we have our first artist in residency, the Venerable Lama Tashi Norbu, who just finished his live performance of painting while chanting and singing and drumming with the amazing, phenomenal, truly angel-voiced Michel Pascal. Truly gifted, the two of them, and for the first time ever, the two of them, in person, sang together, performed together. A performance so magical that is already booked next year on June 6th at Carnegie Hall for them to play together, which is a special stage saved for special occurrences, experiences, performances, people, energy, the beauty of the present moment here in real life. So it is very rare to get to meet a monk, let alone a lama. And if you're going to meet one, you'll probably be in a monastery or in Bhutan. But to see one here in California, to meet one here in California, to hang out and get to experience the artwork of him and the essence. If art is the language of the soul, then what we see before us is his imprints of being. So we're going to take this journey, but first we're going to say hello to two special guests and ask them about the danger of coming near me when this is happening. Yeah. Hello. So are you guys getting the sacred Tibetan tattoos?
We are.
That's the plan.
Where are you going to get it?
Don't know yet.
Here.
Good point. Where on your body?
I'm not sure. I have to see.
You'll need to know the answer to that.
The illustration plus the mantra probably on my back if he's
okay.
willing to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anything above waist, if anywhere, designate left or right. Okay. If there's any size specifics or you have in mind, okay. And color if you have something specific in mind.
Illustration, script, centered.
Cool. Did I send you mine?
You sent me yours.
Okay, cool. So you want kind of like that.
Yeah, but no color.
But no color. Great.
And
I can do color.
Okay.
We just purchased the art.
Which one?
When he did.
The one he did.
Oh, snap. So we're going to get to see the piece that the Honorable Lama Tashi did live here in person just ago, and
beautiful.
These two now have it.
When it dries.
When it dries. Amazing.
The emotion and the present.
I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. You never see that again. Get out of here. That's amazing. That's amazing. You know what could be cool? It may be cool to have it just as is. I do know, since he's staying here for the next 3 weeks, that it was like, cool, here's this. What would happen if you went further on it? I'm sure he'd be open to it. Just plant that seed.
Up to him.
I'll talk to him about it. Are you cool if I talk to him about it? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Right. I'm getting full monk mode. Me and him are gonna be collaborating on stuff over the next 3 months. Get out of here. It's gonna birth something. Me and Aiden up there. That's the first time Aiden have played on a stage together, which is amazing in and of itself. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I broke a drumstick on a metal chair, and it was totally normal.
It appeared that may have happened.
That may have happened, right? And no one flinched. It was like, oh, we're doing the right thing. If I've built a fortress, a creative laboratory where I can be on stage, breaking drumsticks on chairs, and everybody's down with it, no one flinches, I've made it.
Yeah.
I've made it. This is where I'm going to get mine, where it's going to be like.
Oh, I think cool. Back.
For you. Yeah. Great. Okay.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Dinner reservation.
Have fun. We're grateful to be part of your journey. What a great way to start the night. Now we're going to go talk to Emmi. Emmi is the manager of our world-class youth program here at Indivisible Arts. Emmi, what's your name?
My name is Emmi.
Emmi, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
What's your favorite smell?
Linen.
She passes. So it was very unexpected what happened there. None of us planned on that. That all just unfolded so. And I'm pretty sure I broke a drumstick on a chair, and no one noticed. If you could describe what you were feeling, how would you say your experience of that was?
Definitely couldn't stop smiling. I've never experienced anything like that before, and I think I might want to experience it again.
Do you feel spiritually present?
Yes, I very much do.
Scale of 1 to 100.
101.
So what the dearest Lama Tashi brought to us tonight was the opportunity. Oh my gosh, there's the car. The car. Dude, that's awesome. Good to see you. he and Michel brought the opportunity for us to get into a spiritual state as a group.
Yeah, I would say so.
Where else in your 20-some-odd years of being on this planet have you experienced that?
Slightly in Joshua Tree, but most definitely here the most.
And as far as, like, we don't have these other things, is my point. I don't have stuff I can put in my week. I can put this in my weekly schedule, go to this place, I'm going to feel the spirit in my body, right? Yeah. This is modern monk, modern mysticism. This is where we're going.
The local Integratron.
The local Integratron, you heard it here first. All right, Emmi, great work.
Bye. I'm going to go.
Okay.
Bye. I'll see you Monday.
Okay, see you Monday. All right. And so now we actually get to see his work. So we'll let you check this out. So what is unique about the Venerable Lama Tashi Norbu is that he's trained in the classical style of Tibetan art, which is heavily focused on really refined geometry that, in viewing it closely, brings you deeply into the present moment, and it helps begin structuring your mind and structuring your consciousness. And a person who sits in a meditative state, partially softening their gaze, looking into the core of the fractal geometric patterns of the sacred Tibetan art, can begin to have a transcendental experience through the nature of its structure, if one knows how to structure their own mind to match it and marry it. So there's an interjunction. And then, as art is the language of the soul, this particular path of the Venerable Lama Tashi Norbu was to go and journey and become accredited as a fine artist, and to marry those two in his unique lifetime, creating something that really does not exist anywhere else, nor has it. Maybe few sparse times but for truly, this has only been taught in Tibet and Bhutan. So for it to venture out and go across overseas, ours and his is really the first generation where that's part of it being even a possibility, right? So we're going to continue to journey on. Maybe we can meet him ourselves. May we ask you a few questions? Okay. So my first question is this. Do you feel an increase in the level of spirit in your body from that experience?
Absolutely. I can feel it right here.
At a scale of 1 to 100.
Oh, scale of 1 to 100 right now in this moment?
Right when the experience ended.
Oh, yeah, 100. Yeah, I was filled with spirit, for sure.
And would you say the average American has lots of opportunities to go and do events, weekly events, things like that, where they can get this kind of experience?
You know, I think it's more common every day, but I think it's really rare and really special. And, you know, my hope is that we all, when in those moments when you choose to come to an event like this, and you recognize how it changes and shifts and moves in you, that you either choose to create one yourself, or you start getting out and coming to this kind of stuff, because it's very moving and we all need to feel uplifted. Yeah.
I think you're one of the rare, smaller percentage that goes to these events. I think the average person doesn't even know how to access them.
Agreed.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for helping be a positive energy and us continuing to do these events, whether you're speaking at them. Yeah. Did you expect to be up there jamming?
You saw my energy. I have people commenting on my energy. Like I was regressing back to kindergarten or something. It was awesome.
Do you feel alive?
Woo, baby. I'm telling you. Did you not see that? I was buzzing. I told them I was buzzing afterwards. I love being a part of and being active in, I was so, when he said, hey, does anybody, hey, I'm coming. I'm in. because I'm all about participating in stuff like this, because it's a difference. You can either watch or you can be a part of, and it's a whole different. And I saw you were a part of it. You were in all the way.
Yeah, you have to make the decision to surrender and lean in, because otherwise it's a whole bunch of awkward, maybe even annoyance at a certain point. If I barrier or wall myself from just surrendering and go in, at some point I start judging, and then I can get to that neutral, and then it's like, let's surrender, let's lean in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell you what. As of 3 hours ago, did you expect to have that experience and be on stage with them and feel as alive as you do? Yeah, that was unexpected.
Unexpected.
Yeah. Thunderstorm, 4 o'clock. Here we go.
Yeah. I don't think it would have mattered if it would have been even.
I think it happened.
If it would have been.
Maybe it happened.
Had some thunder. Oh my God! With
Maybe
those drums.
We were the lightning.
We were.
There's electricity in the air. So this is the piece that he painted live. And he painted this while we were all chanting together, and then Jeff, who you saw there, and me and Aiden were up here singing and playing along, chanting along, you can see his meditations right there. If you look down there, you can see the Tibetan meditation and script. And those two bought this one that was painted right here. All right, we're going to go on so we can say hi to him himself. There's a couple more people that I'd love for you to meet. Oh, unreal. Unreal. All right. Oh, pardon me. Is there any chance I could get you over here so I could talk to you two real quick? Yeah, you too. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Okay, let's see here. Let's go right here. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, okay. Then I'll enter. Wait, which one? With. Oh, you're coming over there. Got it. Okay, got it. Very confused. Sorry about that. Here you go, right here. Okay, hello, and we're back. So, we're here on October 15th. 2022 at Resin Gallery in Hermosa Beach, and we just experienced a beautiful, beautiful, uplifting, emotion-evoking, inspiring experience with Michel and the Honorable Lama Tashi Norbu. And so my first question is to someone in the audience, going in the, how long was that, 40 minutes? Yes. About 40-minute arc of an experience. How did you feel after those 40 minutes?
I felt very uplifted and full of good energy and full of love and very connected to everyone in the room and everyone in like all of humanity.
So full of spirit, connected to God. Yeah? On a scale of 1 to 100, how much did you feel that?
100.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you came and experienced something that was 40 minutes long, and you felt that deep connection. Would you say that everybody else in the room felt it too?
I would venture to say yes.
And that includes people of all different backgrounds, walks of life?
Yeah, it didn't matter what race or religion you were. Yeah.
So it sounds like you completely succeeded at getting 100% of the people in the room to feel spirit with each other and with God.
Every concert, every day, it's a responsibility. Every concert must be unforgettable because our world suffers too much. So we are here with you each. We are all together, hand by hand, to send an amazing positive energy, an amazing hope, an amazing light. So every concert, every note, every message, every text, every post, every words, this is a responsibility. We must give an amazing kindness to every person that we meet. This is what we need to do. And a concert must be an unforgettable moment.
I agree. It's unforgettable for me. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you both for your time. I'll be back in a little bit to talk. Fantastic. All right. Now I want you to meet this guy. can I borrow you? I know you're in the middle of something, but Tony here might be one of the most interesting, and here's Kevin, two people I love very, very much. Tony might be one of the most interesting people I know and a absolute world-class storyteller. And here on this auspicious night, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi. So good, so good. Someday, somewhere, someone on some laptop is going to find this thing 6 years in the future, and they're going to stumble upon this amazing story that you're about to tell. So first, tell us why you're choosing this lesson or idea to share with us.
Well, I'm just a guest, and to be invited to this gathering is already an auspicious blessing. Thanks to Kevin introducing us in the first place, so this is the reason I'm here, is this fellow artist and wonderful photographer whose pictures of you I just admired in the magazine. The auspicious thing about being in the right place at the right time is that there does seem to be some good karma about it. And like Lama Tashi was speaking to, developing, intentionally stepping into developing good karma. And you and your work here with Indivisible Arts is a great example of that. And even above and beyond that, if I were to flatter you for a moment after that introduction that you gave me, is that this kind of good karma work that you're generating on a daily basis as a practice of your own, professionally and personally, is exactly the kind of thing that drew or created the attraction for this event to even happen in the first place. So I'm just a witness to this wonderful thing unfolding, maybe much like a lotus blossom unfolds. You know, and how that works is that if it's the symbol of Buddhism worldwide, it's because that seed of the lotus blossom is born in the dark, in the mud, some 20, 30 feet down in this pond, and it has to struggle up towards the light, and only when it reaches the surface does it blossom.
I'm just thinking the metaphor for you.
So
Look at that.
I wanted to share that little bit for what it's worth.
What you've created here is amazing. You've created an amazing place, Raphael. Congratulations.
So Kevin has been part of this mission from the get-go. We started 7 years ago. Michael, may I borrow you real quick? So Michael and Kevin here have both been part of this since day one, since the very, very first day that we even began to have an idea that a bunch of artists could come together and rent out a space, which is this space. We basically rented it for water and wood and never left, right? So what would you say about that journey, and does it matter?
Wow, that's a big ask. 7 years of incredible shows. To have a place to hold local shows on a regular basis for artists, it wasn't here before. So that's really an amazing thing. And the group, the people, the energy, it's been fantastic. And I'm really fortunate to be a part of it. So, Michael, how about you?
Yeah, I would agree. I would say the thing most important is the community that we've built around here, that it didn't exist. Like you said, it didn't exist before. There was no place for artists to go necessarily. And there's such a community here. And I remember pre-pandemic, we had a show, and I showed up, and the cops shut it down. And everyone was horrified, and my reaction was, awesome, we got shut down by the cops. That's how big it was. Like, it grew so quickly. That we had to make adjustments. So I'm super proud to be part of this community and have evenings like we have tonight. It's just really amazing. Back to you, Raphael.
What tonight represents is an opportunity to develop a new set of community events and the social architecture and blueprint for a healthy community that has this type of spiritual connection that is non-dogmatic and non-religious, but spiritual nonetheless, using creativity and art as the through line that fuses together what could be considered the modern monkhood and mysticism through creativity, consciousness, and art. And Indivisible Arts being the unity of creativity and consciousness, of spirituality and art. I am very grateful to say that oftentimes I hear people say, oh man, this is amazing, I've never seen anything like this. In fact, I've never heard anyone say anything but that. I've never seen anything like this, fusing together youth, consciousness, yoga, music, spray painting, shows, events, spirituality, consciousness lessons, music, band rooms, VR, teaching how to use the studio equipment, and so on and so on, and fashion, a culture lab. And I need your help because we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we rely on donations and your generosity to do the next one of these. So if you want to see this movement grow, I'm fully a volunteer. This money doesn't go to me. This money goes back to the front lines. If you want to see this mission grow, donate below. Let's go find a monk. I mean, the Venerable Lama Tashi. Please edit that part out. How lovely. Hello, hello. And I see you've met Orla. I didn't mean to interrupt. Is it possible? May we borrow you for a moment? Yes. Thank you so much for a beautiful night. Yes, you're welcome. How lovely. May I just hand you the mic so you can share your message with the world? Yeah?
Good evening, listeners. It was amazing reception of my art from Tibet in Resin Gallery with Raphael and the family and the whole wonderful team here. And tonight what we have performed and a show, this was dedicated for the whole world to bring peace and tranquility into this earth. For all of us, so much sufferings that is happening. For that, we have recited very precious Tibetan mantras to heal the whole world and everyone. Thank you. Yes.
All right, viewers at home, thank you so much. We'll see you at the next one.